Sorry about that earlier. I did end up going to sleep. I practically passed out as soon as I stopped playing. I was so tired I couldn't even get a chance to do anything. Which kinda sucks. But understandable. For me at least. Firearms. Laredo firearms.
UC can't be that bad, can it?
Let's see if I could
Please, let me know if I can be. Here's what I have
Yeah.
in stock right now.
bring it on. Let me see. The Assassin's Coachman? Wow. Whoa, look at that. How much is that? 8,000. Okay, let's sell some stuff first. So I have a Grendel here. It's cool how different they do look. So this one's worse, so let's sell that. I'm keeping that. That Deadeye is great. I just need more ammo for it. Get rid of the Grendels. Oh wow. So they take different ammo. This one's just our rifle. This is a laser rifle. Okay, but I can get rid of the Grendel. These are three different guns. Muzzle brake, tech barrel. I'll get rid of that one. I'll get rid of this one. Oh no, I have an Equinox up there. And I believe I have a Grendel as well. I have a regular. Oh, I have a Solstice right here. Oh yeah, get rid of that. I believe. Do I have another Kraken? I have a Grendel, an Eon, Maelstrom, Kraken. Yep, I have a Kraken. And I have a Grendel. Okay. Extended mag doubles. Each consecutive hit deals more damage. This one, nope. This one's worse. Consecutive hits, yeah, bring it on. Sell it. Bam. Okay. So I have Maelstrom here. So that's disassembler. So this one's semi-automatic. This one's not. That's the only difference. So they both have extended mag. This one's semi-automatic as well. Okay, I can get rid of both of these. No. I'll get rid of this one. Oh, and I have another one? 30 strand damage against aliens. Small chance to stagger. Small chance to stagger. I think this one might be better. 13, 13, 20, 40, 40, 20, 67, 67. Yeah, I think this one, the other one's better. Like aliens, I'm guessing that's just stuff. So, yeah, let's sell this. Instigating deals double damage to targets. I have not used this yet, but I only have 12 bullets for that. The Solstice, the Equinox. Is there like a way to sort this? Type. Okay, yeah, sure, bam. So they're practically the same. As health decreases, deals a next attack. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So I have the cornered. This one Damage increases as health decreases. No. Bam, get rid of that. So I have 2 Maelstroms, a Kraken, Equinox. Okay, so I have single stuff now. Okay, let's buy some ammo. What do they got? So they have 19 of these. Sure.
So we had to
Okay,
clean
yeah,
up
welcome
the
to the
range
stream.
again. Why don't we just close it down?
There's
It's
not
not like
enough
it's
to do
use.
around here. I need someplace to.
Glad you can make it.
But you know, stretch trash will come back and worse.
I'm expecting to find. Yeah, I don't know if you came
I don't
and watched
think we typically
earlier.
allow customers
Yes.
up here.
Oh. Sorry. Anything in there worth having? Doesn't look like it. Aquila City. Yeah, I stopped playing a little earlier, but I'm back for play for a bit. Try to continue where I left off. Where's that going? I'm actually gonna go talk to his daughter. Is this true? No, of course not. Oh, it is true. What the heck? That's messed up. Like, what is this? It's like a glitch, I guess, but that's messed up. Like, you just come in here and find a bunch of stuff in a puddle. I saw it on I don't know if it was Instagram. Is this the stuff I just sold? No, I didn't sell the rope shank. Should I take it? I feel like I probably should. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just take it all. A lot of food. That's so messed up. It really is. How full am I now? Oh. Can I still walk? Yeah, I can still walk and run. But
Nobody's
my
allowed
stuff
outside the city walls after nightfall
so much.
for their own safety.
I'm gonna see what I can do in the research bench. I don't know if that's cheating or not.
The services tech is in the hut up at the front, if you need it.
Dang, I really can't go far at all.
Hey there. Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing?
Yeah.
Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way,
Yeah.
I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
You've gained self-doubt. I'm only carrying 1,300 extra pounds, don't worry.
Captain, greetings.
bored real quick. What is that self? What is that? What does it do?
Cora's already finished the pre-flight check.
I'm curious. Status. Empath reduces critical hit chance and speech challenge success rate. That sounds terrible.
Bliss. That's my girl.
He hated it? Are you serious? What a baby. So I need chemistry 1 to do that. Okay. Oh, I definitely got some cheese. Don't you worry. Old Earth cuisine. Got some water. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely cheating. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have this stuff, but maybe I shouldn't have picked it up. So I need outpost engineering for this. And botany. Interesting. What does cosmetic even mean?
What's on your mind?
Okay. Optics. Aluminum, done. I actually got the chlorosalines by myself. So I need weapon engineering. Cool. I need to heal. Now how much stuff do I have? Still 13. So that's at nothing. Okay, so transfer. Inventory. Resources. The container is at max capacity. I see. Huh. So what do I have in my inventory? Oh man. Okay, so let's sort. Not by damage, but by type. Okay, so this one's a lot better. An arc welder? What the heck is that? No, this one's way better. So we'll favorite this. Bam. Combat knife. That might actually be pretty good. It looks good. So we have 2 cutters, but I don't really think I need it. Drumbeat, Eon, Equinox. Guns. Bashing double damage, okay. Okay, this, okay, so I have this one. Wait, okay, so this one and this one. Armor piercing rounds, wow. So this one's actually better than that. Okay. Whoa. Berserker does more damage the less armor one has. Randomly deals radioactive damage and demoralizes the target. That looks awesome. That calibrated rattler, crippling rattler. Damage increases. So this one's better. How is this one better? Rattler. Concussion. Each consecutive hit deals more damage. Rapid. Okay, so that one's really good too. better. None of them really stand out, but helmets, armor. So this is the best armor anyway. Kind of. Repulsing. Ooh. Okay. Minor hard hat. That's a weird looking hard hat. Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay, let's see if I can level up and get one of the things I need.
This.
Good day, Captain.
Good day, Vasco. I need more storage. Yes, I do. Looks like I'm going back to that gun place, though. Gotta sell a bunch of guns that I illegally picked up. I wonder what those books were. I didn't even get a chance to read them. What is that? So this is the guns. Laredo. That's the range. So I'll come in here, sell the gun, take a look around the place.
Clear of the stretch.
I think you'll find
Lots
that we
of
carry
crime
fine
over
weapons
there.
right away.
Yeah, bring it on. Sell weapons. No, I'll definitely do type. I'll sell one of these. Don't need this one. Don't need this one. 1, 2, 3. 1. I need that. Need that. Need that. Sell one of those. I didn't even check which one I was using on these. I don't think I'm using any of these. The Grendel. 5170, 5170, 5170. Get rid of that. Get rid of. Oh, they're out of. They're out of money. They're out of money. Uh-oh. Well, then I do not want to sell here. What about you?
You keep everything on the level and we'll get along grand.
Okay. Let's go to the trade place. Shooting range.
You look like you know your way around the handgun.
A weapon workbench. Ooh.
No, as long as you clean up after yourself, she don't
Mrs. Lance is a killer through and
Oh.
nice grouping on that last one.
Yeah, the site was off and to the left.
Interesting.
Same time next week?
You know it.
Drum magazine? Gosh. Okay. What do I use the most? Deadeye. Deadeye for sure. Preset. Oh my gosh, that sounds cool.
You gotta drop some of that.
I'm working on it. No, that's fine. Optic. So I can only do this right now. Sure, let's try it. Okay. Muzzle. Compensator. Muzzle brake. Compensator is because I can't do muzzle brake. Can't do that one. Magazine. I'm gonna keep that one. Internal. Ah. Skin. Binary trigger. For the a binary trigger allows for the weapon to fire on pull and release. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. But I don't have that stuff. But yeah. Cool.
Mr. Tate, he's a realtor, has been trying to organize something for the folk of the stretch. He's a good man.
Blast zone. The legendary laser rifle. Premium build materials. Wow. That's pretty good. Whoa, there's way too many people here. Way too many people to try to steal that thing, but it's a legendary weapon, so. Cool. I'm gonna freaking pass out. Gotta find another store to sell everything else. We're leaving. I think I saw a trade federation up here. I'm gonna go trade. There's the bank. Trade authority, there it is. I don't know if the trade authority is actually a store or just a place to, like a
Do you
customs.
have business with the trade authority?
Welcome to Aquila City's Trade Authority.
Yeah, what is the role?
I'm the local representative for the organization. In that capacity, I work with merchants, and business people, and local leaders to make sure trade flows regularly and efficiently to and from the city. With the long lag times of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the Trade Authority's work is vital to the continued growth and prosperity of Aquila City.
Makes sense.
Well, like the name says, we promote and facilitate interstellar trade. I won't bore you with all the minutiae and laws, contracts, regulations, and the like. What I will say is that a steady flow of goods and services from one place to another is vital to the stability and survival of the settled systems. A scarcity of resources would lead to unrest, anarchy, and maybe even war. Nobody wants that.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions. Take this message to the Den. There's a Trade Authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the paper to him. If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this.
Okay.
Certainly. We offer cargo hauling jobs via mission boards to pilots, provided they have their own ship.
Oh yeah, I got my
It's
own
more
ship.
or less what you'd expect. Bring cargo from point A to point B, get paid for it. If you're
Man, you could do so
interested,
much in this
I'd
game.
recommend checking them out. It's a good way to make some extra creds.
Okay.
Got it.
How much money you got? 11,000. Oh. Oh yeah. Type. Okay. Got this, got this, got this, got this, got this. Okay. Sell one of those. Sell that. I'm gonna sell that, sell that. Sell these two. Sell that. Okay, spacesuits. Acrobat spacesuit. Packs. Should I sell the constellation one? It's 30. Oh my gosh. That's 39. I actually think I should probably keep this. But I'll sell this, this. Yeah, I'll sell that. Helmets. Yeah, all the helmets were worse. Yeah. Sorry, legendary helmet. And constellation helmet, yeah, sorry. And apparel. Ooh, this one might be better actually. No. Okay. So now throwables. Nope. Aid though. I feel like I should probably keep all this stuff. Notes. the point of having these notes? Like, they definitely weigh something. Like, some of them weigh nothing, but like, what's the point of this? I'll have to see. And then resources. I feel like I shouldn't sell these either. Okay, let's see what the point of these notes are. Like the books. Like this. Oh.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of
Solomon
1
Co. They look
minute.
exactly the same.
I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn.
So I could sell these. Okay.
Aquila City is bust? Happy to.
Maybe because I finished those 100%. Yeah, I'm not going to sell any of those. Okay. Perfect. And then I don't know about this. Perfect. Okay, what's back here? Synthamite. Sounds gross. Who are you? John Smith. You know this is Pocahontas. House of Enlightenment. Huh. Oh. I don't think I have stuff equipped. Packed. Bam.
Aquila City's really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
So it seems like you can carry as much as you want. You just can't teleport or run. You gotta walk everywhere. Which kind of sucks, but... Okay, time to go in. Why would we distract the guy? Seems kind of messed up.
There's my girl. Look how big you've grown.
You should see my right hook now. I bet I could knock you flat on your butt, old man.
Now that's the spirit. Only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future was.
Can we move this along?
But don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. Co-estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Can I, Dad?
No. She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
Don't worry about me. Hanging out at the estate is great.
What an A. Starlocked. Solar Frontiers.
Alright, let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
But why?
First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shaw Gang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
I forgot to look at the terminal with the Trade Authority. I got so many missions. There's so many things you could do. I didn't expect you to be able to be a mailman.
Called on one more drunk and disorderly.
Secure. Oh, what is all this? Frontier. Oh, that's my map. Travel to the empty nest. Hey, let's wait for long.
Gravity is a harsh mistress. Here, even more so.
It's just stupid. I'm afraid that if I drop all this stuff, it's gonna be gone forever. And all I have to do is level up. How far is that? Move! It's 754 meters. I feel like that's a better flying thing. What's this? Cartwright Manor. Yeah, that's a good speed. Bank's all the way up there. Okay. Wow, they even have wheelchair ramps in this city.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
So are Ashta animals, or aliens, or people? And why are there so many people and I haven't seen any aliens? Is that weird? Because I feel like aliens would be humanoid, where animals are animals no matter where you are. And why are they called aliens if everybody in here, like, no matter what they are, nobody's born on Earth anymore, you know? So, people born here on this planet would be aliens to people born at New Atlantis. Right?
Hello.
I mean, that makes sense to me, but what do I know? Let's, I still want to land here, but I want to land over here. Yeah, travel to the empty nest. What? I gotta run there?
Yeah?
That sounds stupid.
Yes? I might have some room in here. Let's see.
You have room. Inventory.
Right. Later.
You have inventory.
Got something for me? Dropping off a
You
few
have
choice
inventory.
items?
Yes. Inventory. Resources.
Time to go?
Ko, where are you? Where are you, Ko?
Shaw and her gang are strong-armed. Bye.
Actually, how much can he carry?
Hi. How may I be of service?
Inventory. You're a robot. You should be able to carry. What?
Goodbye for now.
Dude, how can you carry less than me?
The Aquila frontier is home to the Ad. Happy to even out the load.
I still have too much.
So long.
Still have way too much. Inventory. What is in miscellaneous? Yeah. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Yeah, I don't need this stuff at all. Outpost key. Cool. Can't drop keys, so I don't gotta worry about that. But I can go bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Even though that's worth a lot, don't need it. Bam. Nope. 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 I feel like I need that. That did nothing. Aid. Is this where most of my stuff is coming from? Suppression Adachrone. So what's the most weighed thing I have? ship parts. That will do it. Multi-pack. Oh. Okay, well. All that can kind of just stay. Okay. I can't believe I wasn't able to take that guy's ship. And now I know I can just trade all my miscellaneous stuff. Or sell all my miscellaneous stuff. It will help. Okay, back by the Trade Authority. Should I go in real quick? I'd probably go in real quick. Get a couple of those missions. And I think every time I go into a loading zone, it replenishes. No, I lied.
You being here is curious. Not a mutual sort of custom.
Where's the terminal?
What brings you to the Trade Authority? The Trade Authority looks to partner with local... You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar.
Okay.
Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off jobs for freelancers, like yourself.
Well, then I have a bunch of those.
You have a great day.
Can't believe I have so much stuff on me. And I can't do anything until I level up.
SSNN says that spacers and the suits are getting worse.
Spacers. Yeah. They're pretty bad.
Don't you worry, those walls are solid.
What's this? Architectural. Man, there's so many buildings you can go in that have nothing to do with anything. I can go down here and then go back and to the left. I at least want to do one thing before I end the episode. I've been in this town just selling stuff, going back and forth. I feel kind of bad.
Next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there. Any damage?
Yeah, find the distress call in the Charybdis. Charybdis. Why does that sound so familiar? Charybdis. Is that a...
Everything good? We're here to help.
The Charybdis. That sounds like a freaking monster from something. Oh gosh. Well, I didn't drop like a bucket of lead. So that's good. Okay. Now I'm starting to notice stuff taking a bit. Whoops. So I need to find. Oh, is that it right there? Is that an Ashta? That might be an Ashta. And what's that? Aluminum. ship leaving. So I found 3, but I haven't found any flora, and there's apparently 10 different animals on here. I am not good at finding any animals. Except for the ones we fought, which was on a different planet. And that's because they threw them at your face. Oh, but there's some fauna. Some more savanna sweet. How are there the same plants on a different planet? Isn't that weird?
The scanner is Constellation's best friend.
Golden creeper. Cobalt. There's something over there. It said grazing something. Grazing. And is. Are they friendly? Seem pretty friendly. Carapace. Okay, cool. How close do I have to be to scan him? I bet this is so good against them.
Going all caveman. Never let a carcass go to waste.
Okay. That wasn't
All right.
hard to get here.
This is Shaw Gang territory, and they're usually not willing to talk.
Some med packs heal over time.
Grisly, but part of the job.
This gun's good. See if people can see me up there.
Hey, my friend here gonna teach you manners.
Ooh. Let's go around the building. Let's try this. Hookah canister? Whole weapon workbench. Oh man, this is a good gun. Yeah, these are the type of guns I want. 27 caliber, okay. Let's see how this is against people. Not worth dying. Well, you died. The unit has served us very well, yet the time has come to admit that without a few new parts, our repairs are not going to last. If we want to work more than a few days at a time, I'm going to need a new deformable nozzle, at least a functional reactive gauge, and some isotopic coolant to refresh the system. It's not much to ask for all of us, and for this loyal unit, please find these parts. What's a comm relay? I can probably eat a bunch more food now.
Smugglers don't take too kindly with folk poking around their turf.
Chapaguri. Wow, that's actually really good. How is a slice of bread like 0.10 mass? Okay, so let's just eat a bunch of stuff real quick. Butter? I am just eating a stick of butter. Carrots, I can understand carrots. Cheese. I feel like you're able to like... Oh, there's the hour. Let's finish the mission beforehand. Yeah, let's
All
go
different
into
types of
these
smugglers.
places.
Some ain't half bad. Some ain't much better than Crimson Fleet. Are you training for
Credits,
some sort
nice.
of weightlifting competition?
Man, you know me so well. David Copperfield. Shaw Gang Welcome. Welcome to our little camp. It doesn't look like much, but I know you'll find a place for yourself here. It certainly beats living under the thumb of the Freestar Guards. Plus, the Ashta don't come around here. So outside of Aquila, this might be the safest place on the planet. And join me for a drink when you get back. When I get back. Tombstone. Farming hat. It does nothing. David Copperfield again. Butter. I'm already overencumbered. Razorback? Oh my gosh, another new pistol. Pack of cigs. Don't need them. This item is useful. Okay. Okay, let's come in here. See what this is. I don't think it's a... Oh, it is. It's just a mod. I thought that was called something else. I want a food one. I wonder if I get an outpost here. It already has a bunch of
Smugglers
stuff.
would be wise not to tangle with us.
Clearly. You just rocked them. 64. 17. No, that's how much damage it does. 27. Okay, good. You're dead. You're dead. Microbial contamination. Protection regen. These guys didn't look like they had much protection, but there are people in here.
This should be swarming with Ashta. Won't poke one paw in here.
All you.
What's this weapon workbench again? Okay. The Pickwick Papers. I'm not gonna read everything in this place. Contraband cache. Did you just try to shoot me? That's messed up.
I keep wondering if one day some explorers can find alien writing in a cave like this.
That'd be cool. Adamoni? says this stuff's rare. This stuff's not rare, it's legendary. So cobalt and aluminum. Don't need those.
Sure, just keep grabbing everything. What could go wrong?
Exactly, what can go wrong? I'm only doing it because it's gold. This stuff's probably worth a fortune.
Care to do the honors?
I get to grab it for the first time? Why didn't they grab it? They were down here. Right? Calamite? Another good one. Huh, maybe you can't mine this stuff. Or you need a better miner. Ooh. No, you definitely can mine it. It just takes a long time. Maybe it looks different when it's not mined yet. Yeah, okay. So it looks all chunky when you can mine it. Perfect. Move, Sam. You're in my way. I will blow you up. There you go. Looks like a bearded man. Whoa, what is that? Is it a space station? Give it to me. Give it to me. I said give it to me. Okay.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us. Yeah, I was done too.
Okay. Let's go. Hey Vasco, fly the ship to me. Or, I don't know, Barrett, fly the ship to me.
We should bring Cora back here sometime. Tell ghost stories. I think she's still into that.
Synthetic chicken. Mmm. The posthumous papers of the Pickwick Club. Don't really care. Toxin. Okay. Well, I made it out.
Smugglers are as common as fleas.
That's Shaw. Uh-oh.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. Least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it.
Why?
Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit.
Right?
I guess we'll see. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand. Damn it. Now!
Canary reed. Okay. Sure. You want to
Smugglers have
join
been known
my
to defend their turf
crew?
hard, so let's not get too careless.
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
Shut up.
I guess I owe you something for dealing with the Ashta. Take it and get lost.
Seriously? Okay. Ooh, return to the lodge. I get to go back to New Atlantis and maybe... Actually, I have nothing to sell. I need to level up. It's stupid how you have to find like 20 of them. Especially if I already found them on a different planet. Like I found Sweet Bush on another planet. Temperament Fearless. Frozen Plains. Argon? Did I find Argon yet? Protection regen, oh yeah.
We're in one piece. I'll call that way. Let's get back to the lodge.
Oh, don't worry, I'm on. What the heck is that? Oh, it's these things again. But they're not mean. That should be the last one. No, come back. Oh my gosh, there's water. I don't think I've found water at all. How is water in a rock? That's a rock. How is that water? I feel like you guys are lying to me. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. I might stop the stream and then restart it back up. So it's an episode. I'm not catching up to them. So I am gonna stop it, but I'm probably gonna start it back up for another hour. So if you did enjoy, please consider a follow. I would really appreciate it. If not, if you didn't like what you saw, then please suggest something that you would maybe like better. I would very much appreciate it. You can follow me here. You can search me on my YouTube channel, same name, Spiritu Zombo. And I'd love to see you again. So thank you for watching. Have a good night. If you don't come back and join me again in a couple minutes.